You know what, I think this may be the first time in a while that I'm genuinely annoyed with a Pokemon episode. Can someone please explain to me why this guy just rocked up and didn't get caught? We know that Pokemon episode previews are well known for throwing in curveballs and hiding in small events, but bro, I was so ready to see Liko catch this Feebas. We can clearly see it has a personality, and it's striving to be a performer maybe. Milotic would have been a really good Pokemon for Liko to also have on her team, but nope. They just let it dip. I'm a little disappointed, bruv. I mean, okay, maybe we'll return again in the future and then Liko will catch it later on. But just imagine if this episode reintroduced all the characters, set up their new goals, and then had Liko catch it to make it a banger. Oh well, I'll give it another chance. At least we got introduced to the 7th opening of this series, and we'll analyse that in just a second. With Pokemon Winds and Waves set to come out next year, you're all probably keen to get the game for the best deal, right? Well, this is where Eneba comes to save the day. Eneba is a global digital marketplace where gamers can discover great deals on video games, gift cards, game subscriptions, and other digital products across multiple platforms. These include PC, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, and many more. Eneba is very user-friendly and has a wide range of different products on the catalogue. It's super easy to find what you're looking for. For example, I'm trying to get my hands on some Nintendo eShop cards, so when the game drops I can cop it for a good price. And thanks to Eneba, not only am I able to find the product easily, but there are also discounts available, which is a huge bonus. I would highly recommend Eneba as it's been an absolute game changer for when it comes to purchasing all things gaming. And just to make it better, Eneba are supported by almost 300,000 people on Trustpilot, so you guys are definitely going to be in for a good deal with these ones. I'm super excited to get Pokemon Winds and Waves now thanks to Eneba's amazing deals. And you guys can do the same by clicking my link in the description down below. Huge thanks to Eneba for sponsoring this video. Right, let's now take a closer look at the 7th opening of the Pokémon Horizons series, being Connecting the World. The episode begins with our heroes approaching towards the Horizons. We then see individual frames of the gang with their Pokemon before we see the famous Ditto appear accompanied by the newest member of the squad being Navy. She then approaches everyone and then we see some more frames of each character showing slice of life moments with their Pokemon. There's also some frames of them working together to set up some decorations including mini-halls. So it seems the gang will be returning back to the Kalos region and also Lumia City, because this frame indicates that we'll also be seeing Navy meet Emma, who is now confirmed to be returning. This is quite interesting because not only could it be setting up a potential Legend ZA arc, but it also shows Emma in her ZA attire, matching the appearance she had in the game. The last time we saw her she was just a child, but now she's looking much older, or maybe she's just wearing the attire to complement the supposed art that's going to unfold. Then again, did Emma actually age? In the ZA game, she's said to be around 21 years old, but in the XY games and Horizons series, she looks like that maybe she's about 16. I'm not entirely sure, bro. This is where things start to get a little bit confusing, you know what I'm saying? But if she did age, then maybe there could have been another time skip. I'm not entirely sure. So like the rumor suggested, it looks like Pokemon contests and showcases will be returning, as this frame shows Liko performing with Meowscarada. I don't know if Serena, May or Dawn are going to be coming back, but we'll have to wait and see. But one thing I'm definitely excited to see is that Roy will be battling against Ivor and his Mega Phalanx. This is most likely going to again relate to a potential ZA arc, and wow, I can't wait to see how Ivor gets involved in this series. I hope we do get to see more Legend ZA characters. It's quite cute that we're seeing Ditto adapt to how the Rising Volt Tacklers have their own hobbies. Like, look how small he is, he's so cute, bro! This frame of the gang all jumping is nice. And there's also these ones too of everyone completing the decorations before the opening title screen. So from what we can gather, there's going to be a lot of quote-unquote filler activities in this arc, such as meeting Pokemon from all over the Paldea region, as shown in these new frames. I like this. It gives the kids a little break, and they finally have some time to explore, especially seeing as they've just saved the world. A nice sandwich and picnic too is deserved. It seems like that during the exploration, they'll be helping Navy learn all about Pokemon from the Paldea region. From what we know, Navy is said to be from Lumia City, so it makes sense seeing as this would most likely be her first time encountering Pokemon from another region. And this shot of her looking at the prison tower pretty much signifies that. Seeing the gang around her too showing that they will be her great friends. We then take a trip down memory lane, showing how Liko first met Sprigatito back in episode 1, where Roy caught Fuecoco, and how Doc bonded with Quaxley. Man, what a throwback. We even get a nice shot of the setup of how Urito caught Sableye as well. Maybe we'll finally learn in depth about how he caught his partner. Now this is where things get interesting. This frame of a Dream Ball could either mean two things. It's either Ditto's Pokeball, or it could be that Navy has another Pokemon with her that she will later on reveal in the series. The transition of her leaving this sort of other reality to be with the Rising Volt Tacklers makes me think that she's got some past that has affected who she is, and how maybe she has bonded with the supposed Pokemon in the Dream Ball. But then again, it's just a transition. It may have no relevance at all. We We then see some frames of everyone jumping off the Bravest of the airship and parachuting themselves from the sky, before holding hands, to then us seeing the GOATs Koraidon and Miraidon. Oh bro, I can't tell you how long I've waited for these guys to appear, I'm so happy. Paldea Legends finally getting their recognition in their own series? Yes sir. The next set of frames shows the other activities that have been confirmed to be shown in the series. We know Professor Willow will be returning again with a gimme goal, promoting Pokemon GO. Professor Neroli will be promoting Pokemon Sleep, Professor Forest will be promoting Pokemon Unite, and oh my days bruv, this scene of Captain Pikachu going against Zoroark is so cool. I can't wait to see Cap shine in this activity. The Loyal 3 and Treasures of Ruins then get shown, and I'm super hyped to see what storyline the anime explores with these legendary Pokemon. Frames of the Rise and Volt Tackler members are then shown, including Amethio with Freed, and we then see the gang raise their hands to complete their iconic handshake, just before seeing Ogerpon accompanied by Navy. Again, I'm super happy we're seeing Ogerpon, like what took them so long to show her bro? I assume the gang will return to Kitakami for this encounter and the Mask Festival. It seems Navy will be bonding with Ogerpon maybe due to the whole aspect of feeling like an outsider, and Roy will be bonding with Koraidon due to Lucius being the ancient adventurer, following the theme of the past, and Liko will be bonding with Miraidon, as she is now the future following her family's legacy. The opening then concludes with a small flashback segment of events from the series so far, before we then see Liko head forward with the new Rising Volt Tacklers. This is a great shot and I love how it references the first opening. Man, there's a lot to take away from this opening and I'm looking forward to seeing how the new Wonder Voyage arc unfolds now in this series.